Okay, we are live. All right, we're live. We got people in here already. Is AFIO in here? Corey, Travis, what's up? What's up, guys? If you're in here, if you're still in here, I think you are. It says three people are in here, and there's three names. So I'm gonna say you're in here. Hey, let's talk a little football, huh? Lost a person, might gain a person. I don't know. Had a quarterback on the roster I didn't even know we had. Yeah, some dude from Ohio University, Callum Wither. I don't even know who that is. Um, yeah, we can talk about football practice yesterday. It was hot out there and it was sloppy. I'm sure it was sloppy. I was out there yesterday. Yeah, it was. It's always sloppy. Oh, my cat wants out. Hang on a second, guys. What are you doing? I told you you get caught in here. Go, go. You sleeping? He's sleeping under my bed. So yeah. Anyway, yes. A lot of good things happened yesterday, but there's some sloppiness that he didn't like. Will Stein didn't like it. I get it. And he said the first team defense was ahead of the first team offense. So there you go. There you go. Which is a little. I mean, look, it's a scrimmage, so. But no, our defense is going to be, yeah. As I said, the people that think it's going to be next to last are just, yeah, not thinking. So, what's up, WKP? Yeah. So we lost, the Gardner Webb dude. I thought, and I just did it freaking Antonio Berry. He was one of my 25. Tonight is my 25th short. I actually did the coaching staff. So that's what you should be excited about. That's the end of that. So it will be, yeah, just football and basketball shorts every night till the season starts. But yeah, we lost Antonio Berry. I didn't even know his eligibility was in question. I didn't know. And then don't count on Alex Safari, is what they're saying. We might get him, we might not. It might be a while before, yeah, he was good. Yeah, I didn't know that there was an issue. I knew he was a grad transfer, but you can't count on the NCAA to do anything. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Matt. It sucks. Yeah, I mean, look, we got about 14 defensive linemen still on the roster, and linebackers are gonna also. So we're good. Uh, will we get Alex Safari? Don't count on it. Okay, don't count on it. If it happens, great, but don't think we're going to get him. And yeah, so we got Bo Barnes. We're good on at linebacker, and of course he called out Grant Godfrey. So, and he also on offense keeps calling out Jacaden Ferguson, a receiver, which I put on my sleeper 25 picks. So yes, people don't like Kentucky. Oh, it's done on purpose. Yeah, because it's definitely done on purpose. Yeah, they don't like it, but that's fine. Screw them. And yeah, I mean, I don't mind if you say we're not going to be good or whatever, but give me a reason. Just don't go, hey, don't not know our roster. Like the person that said it on the channel doesn't even know our roster, because if you did, you'd realize that, well, maybe they are good defensively. APO to go to UK football game. Okay, Soup's first game, Western. Oh, yes. We lost that game. Yeah. They don't want Kentucky being good. Well, yeah, they're not going to acknowledge we're good till we are. Like they'll say Auburn is going to be good and Florida, and I get it, Florida, but they won't say we're going to be. Yeah, that's fine. It's look, business as usual. I hope our offense catches up. Yeah. It was hot out there. Look, it was probably 115 heat index, and you get on that field. Look, I mean, that'll break your will. But yeah, the defense. I said the defense would be ahead of the offense. I think it will be at the beginning of the year. I think it's going to take a little time for for Minchie. Yeah, and started a game. It's going to take time. Offensive line to gel, receivers, young receivers. He keeps calling out Jaquaden Ferguson. I think that guy's probably going to be at the slot receiver, some or somewhere else. Curtis, they are scared because they don't take our players. Do that to Alabama. Oh yeah. Look, if we beat Alabama, I mean, we'll get obviously publicity out of it, but it'll be the conversation will be how bad's Alabama. Yeah, the wide receiver core is a big concern. I feel yes, they should be because they're and look. This is scrimmage, and I get and Martell's Carter look good at running back, and okay, good, dude. We're not, we're not. But listen, Tennessee got another. Tennessee has a huge list of defensive injuries in the last week. So they're getting people hurt. So I don't want to get Nick Anderson hurt. Okay, if he doesn't play that much in summer, that's fine. Just have him ready to go the first game. Yeah, because I don't want to see any. We can't get people hurt. Yeah, especially back. We don't have the backups that everybody else. Most other teams do. So yeah. I mean, the wide receiver core has just got to. I think Shankar. Tight ends. Like I said, we're going to throw at least 2 tight ends. So running back's going to get the ball. We got to run the ball. We got to run the ball and play defense. I'm one of the few people that's telling you, no, he does not have to pass for 3,000 yards. The quarterback, we better damn well run the ball. And you better damn well stop somebody. Or it's just going to be, we're going to be 3-9. That's what's going to happen. If we have to score damn 38, 40 points a game, we ain't winning. So, Curtis, it's odd they close to the season. Well, I mean, the scrimmage, yeah, I think they usually do it before that. But yeah, I mean, it's summer, man. It's kind of more of a fan day. They're not tackling to the ground yet. Well, I did not know that, Curtis. Yeah, and I wouldn't either, because like Tennessee has lost 3 or 4 defensive players in the last month. And I don't know if it was tackling or just one guy was a knee. Maybe it wasn't tackling, but yeah, don't tackle to the ground. NCAA is doing AFL, doing what they can as a dying entity to hold on to a bit of power. Yes. Yeah, like Alex Safari. I've read, don't count on it. Don't count on it. They'd have to make a special. They're going to go make their case to the NCAA. He may or may not play. This is like Enos Cantner in basketball. Look, is like they thought O'Berry would. They thought they would give Antonio O'Berry more eligibility, and he was eligible. He's not. So, yeah. Which, you know what? It'd been a nice. We don't need him, but we need depth. So it'd be nice. But yeah. The defense, the defensive line, as I said, evidently dominated that scrimmage. So, yeah, we got a good offensive line. But if our defensive line can dominate the people we got up front, then that's good for our defense. Yeah, second worst defense, dumbass. I was talking about losing our player right close to the season. Oh, you mean the O'Berry kid? Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know there was an issue. Maybe I didn't read enough into it. I didn't know there was. I thought the guy was on the team and he's going to play. I mean, he was there in the sprint. I didn't know. So, look, we're good at linebacker. If we've got a Fari, that'd be great. I mean, we would not be the second to last defense. And good old boy there on Southeastern 16 would have to change his. I say that, should change his pick. But, yeah, I mean, look, Bo Barnes, we paid Elijah Barnes a lot of money to play linebacker. He's a 5-star kid from Texas. High school kid. Yeah, he's going to have to earn his money. I think he will. Yeah, I'm not too worried. It's cleared. If he's cleared, there to get my spot taken. Hey, Phil, you make a good point. If you went through all that camp and stuff, and then a guy that was at the Packers camp coming back and took your spot, you'd probably be a little. I mean, you're going to take Bo Barnes' spot. You know how much we paid him. I mean, he'll play. I mean, he'd have to start. I mean, you'd have to find a spot for him. He could play safety. He could definitely play safety. And he could play, yeah. So he could play linebacker, safety. But you're right. He's going to take somebody's spot. And, you could redshirt a guy. I mean, I don't know. But the NCAA should run the tournament, MKP, and keep the records. They should not be involved in governance. Well, like I said, I don't understand the eligibility rules. They just sometimes they'll let you play. Diego Pavia, sometimes they won't let you play. I don't know what the standards are, and I don't know if anybody else can tell you. But I don't know if he's going to be cleared. So, didn't get drafted. Curtis, I mean, damn, how good do you have to be to get drafted? I thought he would get drafted. But, I mean, I know linebackers and people his size are a dime a dozen. Okay, there's so many people like him with his skill set. But still, I thought he would be picked. Yeah, that did surprise me. But I don't know why he wasn't. There has to be a reason. Size, speed, something kept him from getting drafted. I don't know what it was. He did well in the SEC, so but yeah, I thought he would have made a roster, So he was on Green Bay's practice squad. So I understand what he's doing, but it may work. Hey, maybe we'll get him. Yeah, quarterback too. Yeah, they talked about a guy. They talked about a guy. I didn't know we had this guy. We got a guy from Ohio University, Callum Wither, Sounds like Bill Withers. Is that a country singer? Callum Wither from Ohio University, I guess, played in the scrimmage and kind of did some impressive things. I know it's between 3 or 4 sophomores here. One, two, three, four, yeah. So we have 6 quarterbacks. There's 5 sophomores and Kenny Minchie, so it'd be between the 5 sophomores. Who will it be? I don't know. Can any of those guys start a game and win? No, not start. They could come in for a little while, but yeah, let's hope we don't have to play any of them. Yeah, that won't work out well against the people we play. So yeah, but I'm looking forward. So we're getting there. AP, I'm a little upset with media picking Vanderbilt to come. Look, man, don't be upset with the media, man. They're never going to pick us. Look, they're never going to pick us. We were winning 10 games. They didn't pick us the next year to do shit. The next year, 8 games, 10 games. They still didn't pick. They were still picking us. I think one year they did pick us second. We did come in second. But yeah, no, they're never going to. No. Kenny Darby is getting the surprise. Well, yes, Curtis, yeah. He's probably going to be our kick returner, if I had to guess. I haven't heard anything different, but yeah, he's going to play. He's got to play. Jacaden Ferguson, the kid from Arkansas, who Will Stein keeps saying his name, so he's going to play. So look, we just got to get a core group of wide receivers out there. DJ Miller can play. Shane Carr can play. We know Nick Anderson can play. Other than those 3, there's people that played a little, but the Prince Jean kid, the freshman, they said something about him. But yeah, we got to run the ball. At the end of the day, we're going to run the ball. We're going to control the clock, and we're going to do something. We're going to play the same way everybody else plays football. Yeah. You either light it up or you try and control the clock. That seems to be there's no middle ground. Ponatoski won't be ready for the year. No, Pell, he's not ready. He's not even in football. We said he's not even in football shape. Yeah, he does not know the playbook. He's been playing baseball. He's not good enough as a freshman now. Don't sleep on that Prince Jean. I'm going to say Jean. He's French. It could be Jean. But yeah, I wouldn't sleep on any of these guys, but I just don't know. Darby's going to play. Jacaden Ferguson's going to play because he keeps saying his name. So that's all I got is Shane Carr, Nick Anderson, Kenny Darby. Yeah, I mean, look, we got enough people. DJ Miller. We're going to throw the tight ends. Teach a second tight end to catch, whether it's Boyer, whether it's Boyer, Elijah Brown, or Skinner. It'll probably be Boyer in there because he's too good of him. He's a massive dude, and yeah. So look, Willie Rodriguez is going to get his chance to play wide. He's playing wide receiver, guys. I mean, look, every once in a while he's going to get on the line, but no, he's really, he's a receiver. I mean, they're going to throw him the ball. APO Ponatoski wouldn't pin my hopes seeing in a football. No, I wouldn't either. No, he might play baseball and then never really get on the field for football. You just don't know. I mean, trying to play 2 sports, he ain't Bo Jackson. Okay, there's people that can do it, but not how many. How many people do you know that play college baseball, play on football too? I mean, I'm sure there's some, but he's baseball focused. I think so. They feel, I wouldn't count on him. They even called his name. I didn't even know if he was at that scrimmage. So no, I'd worry about the other guys. Brennan Ward, just Jaquai Long, Carson Curver. Like I said, Callum Wither. I don't even know who that is. We had a Callum Wither. So there's 6 quarterbacks on the roster, 5 other than Minchie. So Mark Jake Noah will pass every one of these people. When he gets here, I think so. That dude can. If you watch his film, that dude's a quarterback. That dude's a quarterback. It's like Alabama has a running back. Okay, you guys are going to see him, and he's a high school running back. And I saw him on film, and I went, that guy's a running back. That's what worries about Alabama. That kid is good, and he's been making a splash in spring camp. I don't know if they played him this summer. I've not heard. I think their spring practice game is going to be on SEC Network, so maybe I'll just go watch that. I think Alabama's is televised. Not that it will show you, they ain't gonna show you anything, but watch this kid at running back they got. They got a kid, you're gonna notice him. I mean, look, let's get the season started. They were flat yesterday, and you know what? Will Stein said it's gonna be hot our first game. It is gonna be hot because we're playing here in a couple weeks, dude. 2 weeks, Yeah, it's going to be hot when we play Youngstown State, Alabama. Well, Alabama might be a night game. I'm not sure of the time of that one. I would think that's a prime time or a nighttime game. That's a good question. I have not looked to see when we play Alabama. It's either a 3, maybe they haven't said yet. It'll be a 3 or a night game, so 3 p.m. or night. So yeah, we just need to do it. Curtis, our team depends on our backups. Yeah, there's going to be injuries. Yeah, it's football, man. What big time running back just got injured in the NFL? I just got a notification on my fantasy that big time running back got injured. A rookie got injured. I forgot. Arizona's running back, whoever it is. Arizona Cardinals drafted a kid. He's all world. He got a high ankle sprain in a preseason game. He might not be ready for the start of the year. So, yeah, we don't want to get anybody injured. Minchie stays, and if Minchie stays, oh, yeah, because you can redshirt. Minchie's only got 2 years. You can redshirt Narat next year. So, yeah, I'm sure he'll stay, yeah. No, listen, if that dude overtakes Minchie and is in Minchie's senior year, damn, he's going to the NFL. He'll be, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. But I mean, maybe it's not out of the realm of possibility. But man, imagine if he did that. I mean, I wouldn't think he'd be good enough to do that. But because Minchie went through, even though he hadn't played, he still went through Notre Dame camp. You make it through Notre Dame camp, and you're almost number one. You were good. What's up, Sacred? Came out of nowhere. Yep, Storm came out of nowhere. Oh, that's not bad. That's not good. Probably younger next year. Curtis, are you? Yeah, Curtis. Depending on who we get in the portal, our receivers won't be younger, but our offensive line. Look, we've got 3 one-year offensive linemen starting. We're gonna have to get offensive linemen. We didn't get anybody in high school. I mean, there's a couple offensive linemen we got, but we're gonna have to go in the portal and get offensive linemen next year. I mean, we took 3 one-year guys, and so it's Colton Price is great. Tigra Tashova great. Lance Hurd great, but they're gone. Same thing with running back with Barnes. I mean, so yeah, there's going to be people come in and out. Yeah, it'd be hard if he jumps Minchie. That would be a heck of a game. If not right, that'd be a heck of a quarterback. They go to the portal. Yes, Kurt. Yeah, we'll have to go to the portal. Yeah, I mean, look, we got a couple decent high school offensive linemen, but look, high school players aren't going to come in and start. How many high school players are going to start as a true freshman? We'll probably have Kenny Darby might start, but other than that, who's going to nobody? So yeah, high school players don't give you any value up front. It's all on the back end, and that's why a lot of people do not spend their money on high school players because it takes time, and people like us want to win right now. So that's why I'm saying if we don't win 6, 7 games, don't necessarily be upset about it. It's going to take time. I hope we do. But if we don't, look, we're going to have to build it with high school players and the portal. So yeah. Sacred, we cooked this year. Oh, Minchie does better than a few quarterbacks. Well, look, I think Minchie has to be in the top 8. 16 quarterbacks in the SEC. If he's 8 or better, we have a good year. If he's 10 or 10 to 16, that's not good enough. There's not. Look, I've watched SEC quarterbacks. There ain't anybody lighting it up. So yeah, I think he'll be in the top as long as he's in the top half, and I think he will be. Give Stein 2 years, AVO, to get his guys. Yeah, I mean, look, it's going to take time, guys. We cannot go in the portal. We're trying to build a basketball team. We're not, football is second. Let's just call it like it is. Football is second to basketball. It is what it is. Yeah, we got to build, we got to use high school players. So some people don't have to do that. We do. And that's fine with me. Use the high school players. We definitely have a good class. So, Curtis, I'd get a sophomore. They would have 3 years. Well, we'll see. I don't know what position you're talking about there, but yes. As far as offensive line, I think you're talking about. Well, I mean, look, yeah. I mean, you're just going to get the best player you can get. If we take a 1-year guy, we'll take a 1-year guy. Paul Finebaum hates UK. Yes. Yeah, of course he does. Yeah. Go on my videos and type in Hal Mummy and listen to how Mummy tells you a Paul Finebaum story, a really good one. It's in my archives. I let him. He's telling you the story in his own words. In fact, he's talking to Tim Couch. He tells you a story about when he got here, what Paul Finebaum, was doing. Of course, he was on the radio back then in Birmingham. But yeah, never listened to SEC Network. Look, there's people giving Will Stein love. They're hedging their bets. Three brave predictions for Kentucky football. This is the newest. 3 brave predictions for South Carolina. The 3 brave predictions are Kenny Minchie's a star, and we upset somebody. It's just okay. Yeah, I understand. We need more than 3. Okay, things, but we'll see. Mark, I think the key to our team is CJ Baxter staying healthy. Well, the key is running the football. I know people, Mark Stoops sucks and he's worst offense. You know what? We had to run the damn ball to win, and we're going to run the damn ball to win, or we will not win. If we cannot run the ball, we will not win. And if our defense does not stop people, we will not win. We are not outscoring Oklahoma, Texas A&M, LSU, Tennessee. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. You can try. Hal Mumme tried it, and he did it for a while. But yeah, you're going to run the ball and you're going to play defense. And if you don't, I know I'm the only one. I might be. Now there's other people coming. I noticed that there's other writers and people on professionals that are coming around and saying, well, we got to run the ball and play defense. Yeah, no shit. And be good on special teams. Yeah, that's even part of the game. Yeah, there's offense, defense, and special teams. And you got to be good at all 3. Yeah, we definitely have to be good at all 3. We cannot make mistakes, give up field position, and turn the ball over. Okay, you're just not going to win. AFIO, once the guys are in the house, a couple classes, right. Well, that's the key, AVO, with high school players. Like we said, it's going to take a while to develop them. But the fan base is going to, if we only win 4 or 5 games, people can't be jumping, off the bandwagon here. You're building this for the long haul. All the fake fans will. But Curtis, Will got quarterbacks to the Heisman ceremony. Yeah, I mean, the NFL. Yeah. Look, I'm not worried about Minchie or Nara. You don't have to worry about quarterback. Kenny Minchie, we're not worried about him. We're not worried about our quarterback. So that's, unless he gets injured, knock on wood, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Brick by brick. Yes, Curtis, I agree. The foundation has to be there. Look, we're not going to have, look, it's going to be the same thing as it is with Stoops. Some years we're going to be good in football, and some years we're going to be down and up and down. Hopefully there's more ups than there are downs. But if you think we're going to come in here and start winning 9 games every year, 10 games, it's not. I do not see that happening. Okay, not with this. Yeah, not with the schedule. These schedules going to 9 games, and we have to play Louisville. And Louisville is picked in the top 25 now by most people. So, and they're in the power rankings at like 19, anywhere from 18 to 22. So, and we're 66, by the way. So, yeah, ESPN has us 66 in the power rankings. Which, whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. He won't be here long. Yeah, look, if you're looking for somebody to come in here while we're trying to spend that much money on basketball and win at football, you ain't finding it, okay? We'd have to fully commit to football. If you're in the Big Ten or the SEC and you want to win at football, you better commit to football. And we're never, Mark Pope, we're not going to do it. We're going to pay this kid from Missouri whatever he wants to come here. He's going to get, hell, we paid one guy $7 million. Monsola, $7 million. Ain't no football player making $7 million on our roster right now. So yeah, it just is what it is. Yeah, like we keep saying, see Bear Bryant, see Adolph Rupp. Yeah, I hope I'm wrong. I hope he, Mark, I don't see how Alex Afari isn't eligible because he went to the NFL and he went to camp with the Green Bay Packers. And so I don't know what that means. Super winningest coach at UK. Yeah, we will be for a while, Curtis, because he's got 82 wins. Yeah. And yeah, you'd have to be here 10 years and average 8 wins to get him, which I hope Will Stein does get him. I hope somebody breaks the record. That means we're good. But people act like he's just the worst damn coach and he sucks. And people forget, he didn't have the portal except for last year. And I think he sucked. I don't think they gave him shit last year, which is why they didn't release the numbers. But we won't go back to the history. Let's just go to the future and see what we can do. Look, Mark, as far as Afari being eligible, since he went to NFL camp and he went through a camp, went through summer drill or spring drills or whatever. Yeah, I don't. It'll be up to a judge, and a judge could rule anything. So, yeah, I don't know. We don't need him, but it'd be nice to have him because he's a good player. I mean, if we do have him, yeah, now we will stop some people. But no, who did he talk about yesterday? We already talked about. I don't think C.J. Baxter played a lot yesterday. He played a little. He said he kept Jason Patterson out because he's been using him too much. I second that emotion. He's been using Jason Patterson, so he didn't play him as much on purpose. Yes, keep the carries down. He brought up the Mazzell kid, and I haven't heard Deuce Austin's name. But yeah, so we know Baxter, Barnes, Patterson. That's the starters. He did say Martellus Carter had some good runs yesterday, so we'll see. AFO Kirk Signetti saying the South doesn't play anyone. Well, I mean, I don't look. He has a right to talk smack because he won a national championship. So I ain't gonna just whatever he said, he's allowed to say it. So I don't even know who Indiana. I've not looked at their schedule yet. Yeah, I mean, look, they'll be in the playoffs. I mean, it's so yeah. I don't know if he signed a contract, Mark. I don't know if Alex Safari signed a contract. I don't think it matters once you show up and you put yeah. I mean, he had to have signed something. Well, maybe he did. I don't know. I don't know. We're asking for another year of eligibility. They do not have to give it to him. We make our case. We go to court. So I don't know. Curtis, I think that's the way it is, unless somebody can correct me. It's crazy how Vanderbilt's picked to beat us. Yeah, I mean, look, man, that's just that. I mean, look, that doesn't mean anything. Let them be picked to beat us. Like I said, I hope people think our defense is next to last. I hope you think that. I hope you do. I don't even see Vanderbilt making the bowl, or Auburn, Florida won't be good as people think. Curtis, so yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're going to see. Florida has a new head coach. Vanderbilt doesn't have Diego Pavia. We have a new coach. There's so many. Auburn has a new coach that we don't play Auburn. I mean, look, there's just so many. You just never know. You never know. Kenny Minchie in our running game. Yeah, look. I mean, if Kenny Minchie is as advertised, we should score. In our defense, yeah, and yeah. So I like it. I'm like I said, I'm excited. I'm as excited about the defense as I am the offense. I think Ty Bryant. I think the corner. He says the cornerbacks are good. Nichols and Sykes. They're saying those guys are solid. Okay, good. If those guys are solid at cornerback, and you got the one backup kid they were talking about that you guys have mentioned before, the freshman that I can't think of his name. Well, I'll find it in a second. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, if we're good at quarterback, I mean, we're good at linebacker. I'm not worried about our defensive line. We just have to play well, right? I mean, so yeah, and I hope Sam Green is fully recovered because Sam Green is good. We can even beat Missouri and Louisville. We could. I mean, we could, or we could lose to them. We could beat Tennessee. Tennessee's taken. You realize Tennessee's defense was ranked worse than ours last year? I mean, okay. Do you realize that's Brad White for you? There's games we got blew out, but we still came in ahead of Tennessee's defense, and now they've had numerous injuries on defense, not starters, but key backups. From what Sports Talk J, shout out to Sports Talk J. If you want to watch a good Tennessee channel, that's a good channel. Okay, he's fair with Kentucky, and I like him. So an older guy, but Tennessee has our number. Yeah, they've always had our back. Look, that's the way that rivalry's always been. We always somehow beat them in basketball, and they somehow always beat us in football. It doesn't matter which team is better. It's strange, but yeah, they've lost. They're getting people injured. So I just don't want us to get injured. At this point, let's just get to the season, and yeah. But so our offensive line is good. I'm not worried about our offensive line. So both of our lines are good. That's why I think we got a chance to do something because our lines. Sports Talk J is read up on the sports. Yeah. Well, not as good as me, APO. He has somebody helping him with the court stuff. He understands like the court, what all the 5-on-5, and he could tell you about Alex Safari. And I don't have anybody. It's just me. I'm guessing. Both of our lines are the strength of the team. Mark Warriors. Yeah, I mean they're good. Now, our offensive line, we paid a lot of money for our offensive line. It better be good. But I like our defensive line, man. I still think Marquise Humphrey Grace is going to have a good year. I'm expecting him to get some sacks. Man. Who else were they talking about? Big man, Jamarian Harkless, the dude from Purdue. That's a Lexington kid. That's a big boy right there. That's Refrigerator Perry. Yeah. We'll have to give him Deep Freeze. I think he's got a nickname, but that's a big boy. Yeah. The Ahmad Brex kid. Yeah. Lorenzo Cowan. I mean, Gatson. I mean, yeah. I mean, you go down through there, just Jaden Williams from Wyoming, senior. Dominic Wiseman, South Alabama, senior. Yeah. We got some guys with experience on the defensive line. So I like it. O-line better be top 3. Well, I mean, someone said that, CBS or somebody. It's speculation. Yeah. As long as nobody gets no injuries. No injuries. Curtis have to a good year. Yeah. Yes. Our O-line. Yeah. Well, yeah, our O-line has to have a good year. Look, I'm not too worried about, don't sleep on Mark Robinson, Curtis Moser. Yeah. He's one of my 25th pick came out today, and I picked Will Stein in the coaching staff. So yeah, I'm done. But I had Antonio Berry is a sleeper. Yeah, I will take that video down because he. Yeah. So, but I had Mark Robinson and Jacaden Ferguson as my 2 sleeper guys. Now I had 3. Antonio Berry, but he's gone. So yes, I think Mark Robinson he's from UTEP, linebacker. Is he linebacker? Offensive lineman, started all 12 games. So yeah, he's good. He can play tackle, either tackle position. Yes. And so he's going to play that. And then of course, you have Jordan Knox, who's going to play either back. He can be the backup center or a backup guard. So there you go. Him a lot. Yes, we have been talking about him a lot. Yes. WKRP, I miss the comfort of the old SEC East. Yeah, that's gone. Yeah. I mean, I miss the comfort of like 4 cupcakes, and the comfort of 4 cupcakes is gone. Yeah. Or Louisville and 3 cupcakes. Yeah. Because look, guys, we got a tough schedule. I mean, there's just no gimme games on. There's just no, other than the 2 non-cons. There ain't nobody that we're not favored to win any SEC game right now. So it's an uphill battle, but we can do it. How's the schedule supposed to work and rotate now? Well, we're in a pod with 3 different, with South Carolina, Tennessee, and Vanderbilt. Is that a pod? Or no, Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee. That's our pod. We will play them every year. Everybody else will rotate through. So next year we'll have different people. We'll probably play Auburn. We'll probably play Arkansas. But our pod is, South Carolina, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Florida are our pod. That's the pod that we're in. So we will play those 3 every year and rotate all the rest. So we'll probably play Texas next year. We'll probably play Auburn next year. But we'll always play Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee. So, but we lost Georgia. We're not gonna play Georgia every year, which that's fine with me. What are we gonna get our ass kicked? I mean, Curtis, I like to play Georgia. Well, we'll play them next year. We always played them tough for some reason. 2 years ago with the little quarterback that quit, we should have won that game. Stoops punted. Why would you punt the ball, dude? I punting the ball on the 50-yard line with like 2 minutes to go in that Georgia game a couple years ago. Yeah, I mean, wish you don't play it safe, man. When you play it like this year, just go for it. Look, man, we might as well go for it. If it's 4th down and you're on the 50-yard line and we're behind, just go for it. I think fans want to see. I'd rather see you go down swinging than to punt the ball and then they run the clock down to. Yeah. If you can't score with 2 or 3 minutes, you ain't gonna score with 40 seconds. So never understood that. APO seems like they picked the team we have most SEC and rivalry difficult, beating South Carolina, Tennessee, Florida. Yeah, I mean, look, there's really no easy games now. We'll see how Vanderbilt is, but Arkansas, unless they gave us, they took away Mississippi State. That's the only team that I would like to have had. Let Georgia be on someone. Yeah, I did care. Yeah, Kirby Smart he might be the best. He's probably the best head coach in the SEC. I put him number one. Well, hell, he's won 2 national championships. Why? How could you not put him number one? Logically, Mark, I don't miss playing Georgia. No, I don't either, because we haven't beat them since 2006. So I like Beamer to get beat this year. Curtis, I know, but he's kicking our ass. He's got Lenore Sellers, and that dude's. If the Lenore Sellers from last year shows up, we might have a chance. But if the one from 2 years ago shows up, I mean, I thought that dude surely was going to the NFL, and he had a really bad year. So Shane Beamer's fighting for his life, guys. They're fighting for his life. This ain't like us first year waltzing down there. This dude's fighting to keep his career alive. I mean, he'll go coach somewhere else, but he won't coach in a Big Ten or SEC. So yeah, he's fighting for it. And they threw a bunch of money, and they took our best high school wide receiver. They took him 4-star. They flipped him. So, yep. Avio Stoops used Georgia as a measuring stick. Yeah, we did. Yeah, I mean, look, there's years we played them tough, but yeah, I mean, beating them that one year, yeah, whenever we punted the ball at the 50-yard line, that disappointed me. I mean, come on, man. Just win the game. Just try and win the game. I don't think we'll see that. I think Stein will go for it. Yeah. I mean, what are we going to do? Lose? If it's Alabama and we're on the 50-yard line with 2 minutes left and we're down by 4 points, are you going to punt the ball back to them? No, you're not. You're going to go for them. You're going to have to stop them anyway. You know, I never understand that. I don't know why coaches do that. What's up, Clyde? Georgia will win the SEC. I would not disagree with that. Texas has bought so many players, and if Arch Manning's any good, they might win. But yeah, I pick Georgia all day long. So just because Kirby Smart been there before, knows how to win. You know, Avio, yes, Georgia. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Shout out to those effing dogs podcast, Randy. I have to go over to Randy's podcast once the season starts and get on his channel. There is a Georgia channel that when I first started, he came in here and helped me get started. Just for being nice. Kirby's the GOAT. Yeah, he is, Clyde. And he's got 2 rings. Yeah, so that's 2 more than I don't know if anybody else in SEC has any rings. I don't think they do. Do they? No, I don't think so. I could be wrong. No, Lane Kiffin doesn't have a ring. So no. Mark, if Will Anderson doesn't, Nick Anderson stay healthy, do you think Darby and Ferguson play a lot? Yeah, they're gonna have to. They'd have to move Shane Carr out there. You need somebody. Shane Carr can catch the deep ball. Yeah, I mean you have to. Yeah, if Nick Anderson is not healthy, we're in a lot of trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. But I mean, yeah, get them out there. And let's do it this year. And look, if we're going to build, let's build this year. Just play those kids. If something happens and somebody gets hurt, then play those kids because they got to play next year. So yeah. Curtis, how many coaches can they say beat Florida and Tennessee, South Carolina, LSU, Penn State? And he should have a plaque. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's CJ. What's up, CJ? Man, I didn't notice your name. CJ's in here. What's up, man? I see you 950 Wiz. Okay, I didn't know you were CJ. Come on in. Other than Bear Bryant, another UK coach yeah, I mean, look, Mark Stoops is Mark Stoops. He's good. He was good. Just not delusional Kentucky fan. Well, that's me, Clyde. Yeah, I'm measured. I've seen this before, dude. I'm 60 years old. I've seen this before. We've seen this before. Look, I'm all excited. Still got to do it. Okay. Yeah. Yes, reality is you got to earn it. You changed it. CJ changed his name. Well, what's your brother's? CJ Green is in here. CJ Green. Yeah. Sam. Is he? I haven't even heard Sam's name called. Well, I heard him talk a little bit about Sam. I think he's practicing, right, CJ? Smart. Do you have Smart over Saban? No, Avio. No, I would not put anybody over Nick Saban. This train too many times. Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, first realist. Yeah, I mean, look, we got to run the ball and stop people, or we ain't winning. And I know we got a great quarterback. I'm not worried about our offense, but yeah, you just we'll see. Will Stein's never been a head coach. Stoops left the program. Yeah. He's been practicing, expecting a big comeback year. Okay. So CJ Green is saying that his brother Sam Green has been practicing. Okay, good. Because Sam Green, we need him. We need him out there. Saban is the GOAT over Smart. Yes, Avio, I would agree with that. He did it for a longer period of time. So yes. Yeah. I mean, he did it for 10 years. I mean, a long time. But yeah. Well, good, CJ. I hope your brother, man, I hope Sam Green plays. Man, I got a short of him coming up in the next couple of weeks. I got a short of your brother hitting the North Cellars. Yeah, it's a hit on the North Cellars. I'm gonna put that up. Mark Moyers, with all this hype, Stein, what would do Fortnite do to his swagger? Well, if you're a realist and you know football, it wouldn't do anything, Mark. You should know that. Look, it's going to take time to build this program. Do we want him to win 4 games? No. Could he win? Yes. I mean, if he goes 4-8, it's not the end of the world. You just can't go 4-8 the second year. I think next year will be the year. It's like Mark Pope. Yeah. I mean, Mark Pope did good his first year and then, did poorly in his second year. But yeah, 4-8 is the first year. Look, I'll take whatever we get. But yeah, you have to see progress. Progress is the second, third year. If we're 4-8, 5-7, 5-7, now you got a problem. But there'll be some people that, won't like it. CJ Sam, to me, it's looked great. Good. Expecting him to be a factor in defense. Good, because we're gonna blitz, and Sam Green can blitz. We know that. So yeah, he's gonna get his chance. He's gonna get a chance to get some sacks. CJ. I like Jay Bateman, the defensive coordinator. He's aggressive. Zone blitz too. We're gonna blitz. WKRP, Alabama fans growing up not losing. Right. Yes. Yeah. Alabama. Yes. Look, man, Alabama's a different animal. I lived there 2 years in Montgomery. Yeah, that's a different animal. You get Auburn, Alabama, that's a whole different vibe down there. Yeah, don't get embarrassed. Right. Look, if we go 5-7, I hope we get one big upset. Hal Mummy went 5-6 his first year, but he beat Alabama. That's the last time we beat Alabama. That's what Coach Stein said. Oh, CJ said yes. Zone blitz. Yeah, Sam Green's going to have a chance. Sam's going to have a chance to have a really good year, and I hope and I think he will get playing time. I don't think he goes 4-8. By the way, oh Mark, I know what you're saying. I know, but it's possible. It's possible. A guy made a case for 3-9, and he wasn't wrong. You can go watch. I did a video on the guy, and he was right with his fact. Look, it's just there's a fine line between 4-8 and 7-5. 5-7 and 7-5. There's a very fine. There's 3 or 4 plays in a game that will determine whether you win or lose that game. So yeah, fine line. So yes, we could go 4-8. Yes, I'm going to call 6. I'm calling 6 right now. 6. So yeah, because I think of our defense. I'm calling 6 because of our defense, not because of our offense. So I want everybody to understand. I'm the only guy that's saying our defense is going to be better than you think it is. That's my prediction. Nobody else is saying that. And I say we run the football and control the clock and outscore, which is the most important thing. I say we outscore everybody. I think if we can outscore some, Alabama, I think we have a good chance to win. That's the key to the game. Every time they ask the coach, what's the keys to the game? Outscoring the other team. That's the key to the game. Always. Curtis, we don't know how good we are until Alabama game. Yes. Alabama game. Yes. Alabama spent a lot of money on their offensive line and running game. And the quarterback's a dual threat, but it's his first start on the road. So we got a chance. We'll have the first half to surprise Alabama. So we have an accurate quarterback. Yeah, that's big. WKRP, you're correct. Accuracy with a quarterback. Now the receivers just have to run the route correctly and catch the ball. Like last year, when what's his name, the quarterback came in and then he hit dudes in his hands and then they dropped the ball. It's like, man, I knew right then we're in trouble. Yeah, our receivers last year were awful. We can't have that. We won't have that. Because we're throwing 5 yards. We're throwing, mesh concept. We're just we're running a version of the West Coast offense, basically. Depends on turnovers. Yes, Curtis, we need to stop some people and we need to make some luck. Clyde, you have to accept what your program is. Yes, exactly. And right now, we don't know what we have. We don't know. So we will find out, and we're all going to get our questions answered, and we'll be sitting here next summer going, okay, now that happened, and so what's going to happen in second year? So uh, I think we can win five. I think we win 6 games. I think it could go 7, or I think it could go 5, but I think 6 is right where we can get. We have not had a good quarterback since Steven Johnson. Probably Will Levis was okay. Terry Wilson is okay. Will Levis is okay. He's in it. Yeah. Well, we had one since then. It was Will Levis, but yeah. I mean, we haven't had Terry Wilson was okay, but yeah, it's been a couple years. Well, the guy. Well, I say that no, it hasn't because 3 years ago, the dude we got from North Carolina State's on an NFL roster right now. Now that he's so good, I can't think of his name. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Somebody that's going to stay. Liam Cohen is the guy that really screwed us. Okay, when he left that one time at the end when he said he was coming back, and then yeah, we didn't have offensive coordinator last year. You realize Liam Cohen screwed us, right? Not only did he screw everybody else, he screwed us. We thought he's coming back last year. At the end of the year, we think he's coming to us in December. He goes to Tampa Bay. Now then he ends up in Jacksonville. But yeah, I mean, we have to go get an offensive coordinator. By the way, that offensive coordinator is the quarterback coach for Atlanta Falcons. Yes. So beat Missouri, Vandy, South Carolina, Louisville, Florida. Yes, Mark. Yeah, yeah. You gotta get the home games. You gotta get Louisville at home, Vanderbilt at home, Florida at home, and then the 2 non-cons. That's 5 games. You got to get those 5. If you start losing any of those, you ain't making it to 6. I mean, we're going to get some people. We're going to get somebody on the road. Yeah, obviously, you ain't going to Missouri, Tennessee, somebody, South Carolina. We'll see. We got to get them. I'll be there September 5th. All right, Clyde. All right. Well, good. Devin Leary, thank you, Pedro. Yeah, Devin Leary's in the on somebody's roster as a third. He's a third string quarterback, but he's on a roster. So, yeah, I mean, and poor Will Levis is in purgatory at Tennessee because they're going to play Cam Williams. But hey, if Cam Williams gets banged up, I still think Levis has an arm. I still think that guy could play in the NFL. If he would have went to the Colts, I think he'd be playing. But Cohen leaving the first time was the beginning of the end. Yeah, and then coming back, I'm gonna come back, and then that dude lies to people. I will say that he's a good liar. Man, he's one man. Yeah. At least we had him for whatever 2 or 3 years. So I mean, he was good for us when we had him. So he did good with Will Levis. But he's going to do at Jacksonville. Evidently, they love him in Jacksonville. So he lied to Tampa Bay. So what? But yeah, I'm ready for the season, guys. What do we got here? About what 3 more Sundays, right? So 3 more weekends. I said Sunday, Saturday, and then yeah, we're going to do the first game right here. We're doing the first 3 games right here. We're doing Alabama, A&M, and we're the first game. The first game is not on TV, but I have the ESPN app, and I will have my iPad up here, and we'll be watching some of it on my iPad. I can flip it around. So yeah, we'll have a watch party for the first game. And look, we're going to win the first game. I don't 23.5 point favorite. I bet it. So I don't care what we win by. With SEC Plus, I do too, Sacred. Yeah, you look, guys. If you like basketball and football, just bundle that with Disney or Hulu, and you can get it for $5 a month. You can watch every football game, every basketball game on the West Coast. Yeah, I do like that. I for a while there, I didn't like ESPN because I don't want to hear about politics. I just want to hear about the game. I don't care what you think about what's going on in the world. Tell me what happened in the game. I think ESPN is starting to get a little bit back to that. Yeah. So, yeah. I saw Hendon Hooker was picked up by the Titans. Was he WKRP? Well, hey, he was a good he's a good quarterback in college. So, yeah. I mean, you can get fans to come to the game just by getting a Tennessee guy. But I don't know what their depth chart is. So I wonder if Will Levis will play. I don't think he played the other night. I could be wrong. Tennessee played a game the other night, the Titans. I don't know if he played. The Louisville game will be interesting. Yes, it will be interesting. They've been kicking our ass, Curtis. We need to get them. If we don't get them, that will be a disappointment. If we go 5-6 and we get Louisville, and we play good, I think we can. But if we go 4-8, we don't get Louisville, that wouldn't be good. Getting YouTube TV. Oh yeah, Sacred. Yeah, YouTube TV. Yeah, it's not that much a month. I don't think. It was like $70. I think it's $70 a month or something. It's worth it because you get the NFL Network and the SEC Network, and so yeah, YouTube TV or get the app. We've been going an hour. We've been going 50 minutes. I cannot believe it. There's 22 people in here. I'm Tom, this Kentucky Football Nation. I didn't even tell you who I was. If you're watching this back, I appreciate you watching this back. We're just talking. It's a fan channel. You can say anything you want. Comment. If you didn't catch me live, comment down there. I think we're going to win 6 games. I think people are undervaluing our defense, and I hope that continues. Do I hope we get Alex Safari? Well, sure. Do I think we'll get him? I don't know. You have to go to court. You have to go up in front of the judge. So I don't count on it. But it'd be nice. It would help. But yeah, we got good linebackers. CJ Green just came in here. Sam Green's brother was just in here. CJ. So CJ, if you're still in here, thanks for coming by. CJ comes by and tells us about Sam. And he says Sam Green is practicing and he's good. And he's excited, it sounds like to me. So Sam Green. Shout out to Sam Green and CJ. Everything ESPN Plus is free. Well, yeah, maybe, yeah. If you bundle, there's all these apps. You got to have apps now. Do you have the Do you have the Prime app? Do you have Netflix? It's like, man, I can't have everything. So yeah, I get it. It's annoying. Mark, if we beat the teams, I said, and add an Alabama, it'd be a great year. Yeah, if we beat Texas A&M or Alabama, that would be a great year. If you got 7 wins and one of them was Alabama, yeah. Look, guys, don't put everything on the Alabama game. Look, I hate when people do that. Don't put all your chips on the Alabama game. Don't do that. Look, I hope we play them well. If we do, it's the second game. Look, it'll be Minchie's second game. It'll be Will Stein's second game. So yeah, I hope it works, but I'm not putting all my chips on the Alabama game. It's not part of the meal. It's dessert. If we get a piece of cake, fine, I'll take the piece of cake. But we need to get the meat games. We got to get the 6 meat games we talked about: Vanderbilt, Florida, Louisville, the 2 non-cons. Yeah, and then we got to upset somebody. It's gonna be hard enough to get 6 wins. So yeah, we are 66. That we are dead last in the power rankings, guys, which shouldn't surprise you. It is what it is. I mean, put Mississippi State ahead of us. I was like, well, damn, don't do that. Put Arkansas ahead of us. What? I mean, come on, man. So yeah, they think that we're not going to be able to stop anybody. Because that's what they think. We're not going to be able to stop. We'll be able to score, and Will Stein will be good with the quarterback, but we were not going to be able to stop anybody. That's the word on the street. That's what the numbers say. So we'll see. Mark, yes, Tennessee. Yes, Mark. If you beat Josh Heupel, you probably earned it. I still like Josh Heupel. I still wish he would leave. I think they'll run him out of town if he does bad, but he's had a bunch of injuries, which I like him. I just wish he wasn't in our conference. Sacred ESPN Plus is not free. No, it's not free. You have to bundle it with something. Yeah, I had to bundle it with Disney. I think my wife bundled Disney. There were 3 things you could bundle, and I said get ESPN Plus because I knew that's SEC Plus is on. If you have ESPN Plus, you have SEC Plus. You have everything. Yeah, I like ESPN Plus app. Yeah, especially for basketball. I can watch Western or Murray State or somebody that you won't get to see. But yeah, it's not free. Yeah, no, I wish it was. But that's our first game. Kazar 7272, love the show. Well, thank you. Watch all the time. Keep up the good work. Well, I appreciate that, Kazar 7272. Man, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I'm not monetized yet. One of these days, I am going to monetize the channel. one of these days. When I hit 2,000, I might monetize it. I ain't gonna make a lot of money, but I just don't want to make videos and then make it about money. Mississippi State's last two head coaches have one more win than Will Stein. Well, there you go. They beat Arkansas once. Well, there you go. We can catch them. Sacred. If someone who watches only sports, I would get ESPN Plus. Yes. Yeah, it's worth the money. Mark, I enjoyed your pod. Have a great night, guys. Oh, your show. Oh, man, I appreciate it, Mark. Well, look, man, I'm going to stay on a little bit longer, but hey, man, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it and being a part of it. Look, man, anybody can come in here. If you're a Louisville fan, you can say something. South Carolina Jackpot comes in on my channel. He comes in and comments on my post. Shout out to South Carolina Jackpot. That guy loves his team. You can say what you want to about him. That dude loves his team. That's all I will say about him. Emotion. You want to see raw emotion? Shout out to South Carolina Jackpot. Raw emotion. Yes. You gotta like it. You gotta like. You're close to 2K. Yeah. I mean, look, I slowed down. If I get 2K, that's fine. I mean, I'm gonna take Who Wants to Come. I'm not. It's just me. I'm the producer. I'm the video maker. all those shorts that I add music to. I add the music. I go on here. I'll take a clip, a basketball clip, and add music on YouTube. There's a YouTube Studio app, and I'll add some kind of funky 70s music to Milan Masilovic hitting a three, and people love it. So people like the music. I'm picking 70s soul music. Yeah. So I have a short section of my channel if you're watching. So shorts. I have basketball shorts. I have a basketball section that's just basketball. So I try to do a little bit of everything. Post a little bit of everything. We should not be behind either of those clown schools. Well, I hope not, WKRP. But we are. So look, just got to prove them wrong. Our defense, once again, it's going to come down to our defense. Can we stop people? Can we stay in the game? If we can, we got a chance to win some games. If we can't, and it's over at halftime or third quarter, we're behind by 3 touchdowns. Yes. I think we will. I think our defense will be good. So anyway, I just want to jump on here tonight. It's coming, guys. We're getting close now. Sacred, that you will get back to higher views. Yes, when football and basketball starts. Yes, I will. I'll get back to higher numbers. Yes, it's summer. Everybody's outside. I wouldn't come in here. I mean, I watch some people. Shout out to Loyal BBN Fan Show. I think they have a show on Tuesday. So watch Loyal BBN Fan Show. Mark, bled blue since my birth. Yes, basketball is what I'm most passionate. But Stein fired me out. Well, good. Then the Titans. Well, I'll look at the Titans because of Will Levis, and I don't know about their coach, but we'll see. I mean, most people are basketball fans, dude. That's the way it is. My friends don't even watch football. Some of my guy grew up with, they watch basketball, but they ain't worried about it. They don't care about football. So, we'll see. That's what, kind of holds us back as a football program. But I get it. You got to, as you can see, what Arkansas, I think I saw who spent the most money on basketball. We're still up there this year. So we still spent a lot of money on basketball. I watched the Titans for after Levis went there, but after his injuries, not so much. I mean, Cam Ward, Tony Pollard is your running back. I mean, come on, man. I'm looking at I play fantasy. I'm looking at their team going, they got our wide receiver, right? Wan'Dale Robinson. Wan'Dale Robinson is probably going to be, there's a rookie and then Wan'Dale Robinson as their wide receivers. I'm like, okay. And Tony Pollard. Yeah, they ain't winning any games with Tony Pollard, man. No offense to Tony Pollard. I'm sure he's a solid running back. I will take him in a later round of the fantasy draft in my team. But come on, man. And they let their tight end go, who was pretty good. Chig, however you say his name. I don't know about the Titans. But they hated Will Levis when we got him. Yeah, I listened to Locked On Titans. Yeah. Locked On. Please don't watch Locked On stuff, man. Locked On Titans. Yeah, Will Levis would be no good. And nobody's no good, man, because the rest of your team sucks and your coach sucks. So it doesn't matter what quarterback you have. As the Tennessee Titans can show you, if you don't put people around your quarterback, Tim Couch, Cleveland Browns, you're just gonna be a crappy team. Mark, I'm from a town in Kentucky, 40 minutes from Nashville. Made me a Titan fan. Franklin, are you from Franklin? My daughter lives in Bowling Green. She worked in Franklin, but she doesn't now. But yeah, Franklin's a nice town. So yeah, I'm in Bowling Green a lot. So yeah, man, like I said, I drove by their stadium. They're building a nice set right next to their stadium that they have already. Looks brand new to me, and then they're building the one right beside it. And my daughter said, "Why are they building a new one? That one looks brand new." I got, they want another one. I think we talked about this on the live. So the Tennessee Titans have a 26-year-old stadium that looks fine to me, but they're building a bigger one beside it. So there you go. That's money. That's money. That's right. Forget those starving people. We got to play football. I get it. And the Chicago Bears are going to Hammond, Indiana, right? Is it Hammond? I don't know, wherever. So, yeah, they're still mad. So, Indiana will have two teams, the Colts and the Bears. They won't call them that, but they'll be in Indiana. So, yeah, 20 years. Yeah, I like Bowling Green. Market's expensive. So, yeah, expensive, a little more expensive. Okay. But yeah, I enjoy Bowling Green. Anyway, yeah. Look, look, guys, we're getting close here. I mean, look, we're like 3 weekends away. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So it's gonna be hot out there again this week. Pretty soon, look, it's gonna be dark and cold. Don't worry, it'll all be over by November. And every November and December I go, it'll all be over by June. So yeah, don't worry about the weather. But it is hot out there, so take it easy out there tomorrow. I will be back on later in the week. I'll probably come on, I don't know, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll do a Thursday show maybe. Matt Nagy could have helped those two young quarterbacks at the Titans. Well, somebody needs to help in WKRP. Yeah. And how about running back, some receivers, and offensive line? I think that would have helped too. Yeah, I mean, your number one running back can't be Tony Pollard, man. And then I forgot their backup running back, whoever he is. He's not that good either. Yeah, once again, you still got to run the football at every level of football. I don't know a team that very few teams can just throw the ball. The LA Rams back in the day, greatest show on turf. Well, okay, they won one Super Bowl. I love Bowling Green. Yeah, me too. I love Bowling Green. All right, guys. Well, look, I'll be on it. I'll probably come back on Thursday, Wednesday, or Thursday. We'll see what happens during the week. If we sign Alex Safari, I don't think it's going to be a while before we know. Yes, it might be a while before we know if we get him or not. So he's just going to stay ready to play, and if we get lucky and we get him, then we'll put him in. And so Alex Safari is who we're waiting on, and hopefully the team will not be sluggish. Yes, he just didn't like the energy, So he didn't like how he warmed up. Todd J. Spears, thank you. Yeah, that guy. Come on, man. That can't be your running game. Okay, you wonder why you come in last. But we're building a nice new stadium, and we're going to have a Super Bowl. So, and I like Nashville. It's too crowded driving through there now. It's always been bad driving through Nashville. Now it's really bad. So, yeah, no, I do not enjoy driving through there. But anyway, guys, look, it's coming. Football's coming. Get excited. Look, I don't know how many games we're going to win. Nobody knows how many games we're going to win. So, I'm calling 6. And look, like I said, it's about the defense. It's about the run. It's about the running. Yeah, running football and defense. And, yeah, I'm not worried about Minchie and passing. Our wide receivers, a little bit of a concern. But Jacaden Ferguson keeps getting his name called by the head coach. So that tells you, hint, hint, he probably is going to play. Okay, so he hadn't played. We'll get him out there. I'm calling 3 or 4. Say, okay, is that it? That's all we're going to get, 3 or 4? Well, listen, there's a case to be made for 3, and there's a case to be made for 8. So anywhere between, I'm going to be like a weatherman. We're going to get anywhere from 3 to 8 inches of snow. It just depends on which way the front goes. I always like that. Well, see, the front missed us. And then, yeah, so I'm going to be a weatherman prediction. We're going to get anywhere from 3 to 8 wins. That's what I'm predicting. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, the weatherman prediction. Just depends on which way the front goes. If the front goes north, and we'll get a little more. What bowl game are we getting? I don't WKRP, I'll take anything. cereal bowl, soup bowl, toilet bowl. I'll take any bowl you got. What do you, rice bowl? Any bowl, just any bowl. It doesn't even matter. Yeah. But yeah, all these people. We went through. Yeah, the weatherman prediction. Yeah. No, I'm gonna stick with 6. Like I said, it could be 7 or it could be 5, but I don't see us going under 5. I don't see us going over 7. That's me. Yeah, like I know. The toilet bowl. I'll take the toilet bowl. That's right. I'm gonna get that. That should be it, man. Who makes toilets? I don't know. Who does toilet bowl cleaner? They ought to sponsor a bowl and call it the toilet bowl. We have a Pop-Tart bowl. We can't have a toilet bowl. We have like people with toilet bowl seats over their head, and they'll dance around with toilet bowl seats. That's what I would do. The toilet bowl. That's right. The soup bowl. They have the chunky soup bowl. Have a toilet bowl. That's right. I'll have a big cleaner out there, big wand brush out there, scrubbing a toilet at the toilet bowl. That's right. Just, don't pee on the toilet seat. That's all I ask. That's all we ask. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, guys, look, I'm out. I'll see you probably Wednesday, Thursday. We'll see what happens. If any big news breaks, I'll try to post it. And look, have a good week. Stay out of the heat. And, hey, football's coming, okay? So get excited. Get excited. There's nothing wrong with being excited, okay? All right. Well, look, I'll see you in a couple of days.